Hi. Guys, we're outside. We're touching grass. Aren't you excited to touch grass? Surprise Morrow time. Sometimes a bitch can't think of things to say herself. Whoa, yeah. I broke out the shoe, so I was like, this looks like a fun little scene. This looks fine. This is fun. Oh shit, I pressed a button. Fuck. There we go. Now you can't see my horribly jagged neck. It's a choker, it's a choker. My long ass head and neck don't really suit these models very well, but I think this one's okay because I cropped most of it. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Hello, Lucario, Malderon, Shadow Blade. Hello, Zach Matthews. Hello, Lavi. Hello, Tiberian. Hello, Mimi. Hello, Michael Myers. Hello, Zenblade. Hello, Psychomantis. Did he say that? Hello, Inari Fox. What's up? Choker? I hardly know her. I'm not into choking. Well, I think oxygen deprivation is hot, but there are other ways to do that than choking. Choking scares me. What if I die? What if I pass out, you know? The hesitation. I mean, I don't know. Don't knock it till you try, am I right? As limits, yeah, I'm afraid of pain, and what if I pass out, you know? But if you're just breathing really hard and that leads to oxygen deprivation, that's pretty hot, in my opinion. I'm sure you have someone who knows what they're doing. I don't know, I feel like getting choked. I like the thought of like the marks on the neck though. I like marking. Marking is hot. Hickeys are hot. I think hickeys are hot. I don't know why we're talking about this. I think hickeys are hot. But I do like chokers like as a accessory in general. I really like chokers. Hello, Blood Fashion. Welcome in. Important to know limits. Yeah. Yeah. Sasuke style? Sasuke style. Who's Sasuke? Who's Sasuke choking out? Naruto? Valentine's Day is coming up. Mods. Get yourself. Mods. One mod. Get yourself. No, there's no Valentine's Day for single, lonely, evil people like me. If you haven't noticed on my schedule, it says Evil Times Karaoke for fucked up evil people like me. Infinity Gemini Antares, welcome in. Gemini. I've heard things about Geminis. All I know about Geminis is that they're supposed to be crazy. I don't know shit about star signs. I don't really care, but I just know Geminis are supposed to be like crazy. Gonna have to Ouroboros myself. Evil, yeah. I'm pretty fucking evil. There's a K-pop idol I know who's like, you know how there's like your main sign and then like your star sign and your sun sign and your Mercury rising. There's like 3 different signs, and he literally is Gemini, and it was just very funny. All the people that were into star shit in the K-pop community were like, this guy must be insane. I'm like, yeah, he's pretty insane. You'd be right. What is the sun sign? I don't know shit. Hi, Mithros. Welcome in. I don't know shit about star signs. I just know that there's like your main sign, and there's another one that's like your sun, and then there's another one that's like your moon, your rising. I don't know. I have a friend that's really into it. And then I always ask her about everything. All I know is that I'm a Scorpio. That's it. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm not into that though. The main sign would be your sun sign, which constellation the sun is in when you are born. Hi, Bartleby. Welcome in. Sometimes evil is necessary to accomplish a goal. I'm very evil. I haven't accomplished all my goals. I've accomplished some, but not all. Not all. Because we live in a society. Because society, Batman. Society puts me in debt. Sometimes you gotta lay down and lay in some grass. Am I right, fellas? Go touch some grass. Go touch some grass. Benny is the Joker. Sometimes I feel like the Joker. Sometimes I feel myself turning into the Joker. A lot lately. Oh God, I don't know what's up with work lately. Has not this streaming job. My 9 to 5 has been. Woo! The piss me off factory has been churning out the pisses me offs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. I have been poked and prodded and not having a good fun time. But at least I have coworkers that are all suffering in it with me, and we just suffer together and complain together, and I'm like, oh, at least I have solidarity. Am I right, fellas? Long days of the long day factory, very much so. I thought we put in a don't piss me off request. I'm pretty sure those go ignored at the piss me off factory. I wasn't gonna say we're nothing. Can't wait to be free from work Thursday. Why Thursday? Oh, do you have an odd week schedule? Mine's just a general 9 to 5. Except my workplace, because I work from home. My workplace is in a different state, so I work in like CST hours. So I wake up at 7. They feel the heater, yeah. I work from 7 to 3, not 9 to 5. I hope my dreams don't get crushed as I get ready for my 8-hour shift at the dream crushing factory. Hi, Koa, welcome in. Get ready to touch some grass. Touching the grass. Rolling around in the grass. Getting comfy in the grass. Weekly schedule, 12 hours round. I don't know what that means. I work 8 hours a day. Sounds like being oh, you're true. I would never actually lie in the grass like this. You're so right. I'm very afraid of bugs. I'm very, very afraid of bugs. I would never. I would not lay in the grass like this. I truthfully don't even like being outside. My biggest problem. I don't like being outside. The bugs are friends though? No. Not for me. No, thank you. They could be friends with someone else. I would roll around the grass, but shit's frozen where I'm at, and I'm also starting to get sick. Oh, no. You gotta pop the emergency. Drink a whole bottle of orange juice. That's what I do. And then I go to a local Korean restaurant full of old women and make myself look really sad and order a bunch of Korean soups, and then they feel bad for me and give me a bunch of extra stuff, and then they go home. 7 days on, 7 days off. Damn, that's awesome. I would kill for that. Also in a white sweater, Grassian's gonna come. A good thing I borrowed this sweater. But the fantasy of being outside. Yeah, the fantasy of being outside is great. I live in Florida and our grass isn't usually lush enough to form a nice carpet to lie on. I think in most states, grass is not good enough. Aren't we all like in a drought? I already drank 2 things of Theraflu and I'm eating lozenges. This guy, lozenges. Just say cough drops like the rest of us. Cadaver. Skull. Cemetery. Graveyard. Arachnid. Spider. Just kidding, I say lozenges too. It depends on the type of grass, really. I wouldn't know the types of grass. All I know is grass green. Yeah. The East Coast. The East Coast isn't droughting, unfortunately. Interesting. East Coast. Fancy. We have really sandy soil here because Florida is essentially a giant ancient sandbar. I don't think I would survive in Florida. I don't think I could live in Florida. I do particularly have a fondness for throat coating lozenges. Every time I do a British accent, my British friends get one day closer to death. I'm reminded constantly whenever I do a British accent and they're like, stop that. Their lives get shortened by one day. I'm gonna kill them. This guy's eating spheroids. I tried Florida, too hot, too humid. Yeah, I could not do that. Then continue free them. No, I love my friends. I don't want my British friends to die. Cause I don't know why, but whenever like I'm talking and I do something silly, I always have to like tack on like a badly said British accent sentence, and then it kills them. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, mate. I wish I could do it. I wish I could do an Australian. I can't do Australian, which is crazy to me. Because I have an Australian bestie. But I can't tack down the Australian. I don't know. I can't do Australian. I don't know. What's your best Tuesday, innit? It's Tuesday, innit? Going down to the pub, getting a bottle of water. It's not bad. It's not bad. No, it's bad. It's real bad. I can tell it's real bad. I guess I have to watch more Australian stuff. I've been playing my D&D game and I feel like I'm slowly dying every time I do the bad Italian accent of my character. It's a me, Mario. It's a me, Super Mario. I'm Italian. Does it sound like that? I'm a bard. That's my bad Italian accent. Just like the one I posted. Wait, no, the one I posted was more like Boston, right? We know the real Italian here. Hey, bada bing, bada boom. I'm a real Italian. I'm from New York. I'm from Boston or New Jersey. I don't actually really know which one it is. I think it's New Jersey, eh? Which one is the one that Cake Boss is in? That's all I know. I only know Cake Boss. I only know Eat Cake and Lie. I don't know why I watch so much Cake Boss, dude. I'm walking here. It just reminds me of Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, use non-binary? That's cool. Gabagool. Eat hot cake and lie. Yeah, that's me. How far the Cake Boss... What happened to him? I only know the Cake Boss show. What did he do? Did he do something bad? Is he problematic? Is he hashtag canceled? Oh no. Oh no, I don't know. Am I unwittingly supporting a canceled baker? Has vending machine cake too? Oh, that's just capitalism. That's just capitalism. Methinks. Who do you think gave you the teeth? I think the show's just falling out of the road. I didn't know it was still going. I thought it was over. Because like I when I look back on the old Cake Boss episodes, I'm just like, damn, actually not that good. There are better looking cake shows with way better like cakes being made, in my opinion. Capitalism ruining my cake. Capitalism ruined everything. Dude, oh, capitalism. Oh, the economy. The economy's in shambles. Got arrested for DUI and screamed, "You can't arrest me, I'm the Cake Boss." That's crazy. I biscuits, welcome in. Wait, he got arrested for DUI and screamed, "I'm the Cake Boss." Damn, that kind of makes me think of the guy that's like, "Is it so wrong to be enjoying a meal, a succulent Chinese meal? Unhand my penis." It just makes me think of succulent Chinese meal. Have you guys seen that video? Please tell me you've seen that video. It's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. That's true. They forgot the Cake Boss amendment. Same energy? Yeah. Same energy, for real. Definitely. Same energy. What's the charge? Enjoying a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? That guy was a legend. Rest in peace. Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh. I remember this first time I saw that video. I was just like, what's happening? Is he okay? And he's just like, "You, sir, are you the one who will be receiving my penis?" My goodness. My goodness. It's also funny because, like, when I watch TV shows with some of my British friends, whenever a British person comes in to a show, they're always the evil one. It's always the evil character that's British. Especially in cartoons. The evil people are always... the British people are always the evil characters. It's so funny, dude. Because we're watching Teen Wolf right now. We're rewatching Teen Wolf right now, and in season 3, Deucalion comes in, and he's British, and he's like the bad guy for the first half of season 3, and I'm like, of course he's the bad guy, and he's British. The British accent makes for a good evil monologue. This is true. You know, I think I had to start with, like, all the evil people in Disney movies had like a British accent. Didn't Jafar have one and Scar had one? I know Scar did. Did Jafar? I think so. Yes, Aladdin. Yeah, Scar. Jafar, I think so. I saw a meme where it was like, it's okay, British person, you're home. You can drop the British accent. You can drop it, please. Make yourself comfortable. They're all just putting it on for everybody else. That'd be funny. There's just, and the thing is though, there's also like a lot of different British dialects as well. And like, a lot of them are actually quite nice, but like, I always default to very posh because that's the only one I know how to do. Because that's what all the Harry Potter kids did. They're all just very posh. Very private school. That's why James Bond was revolutionary, I guess. Is he... James Bond is not British. James Bond? James Bond British? Is James Bond British? Yes? Oh. Oh, because he works for M16, doesn't he? That famously British government... Okay, incredibly. Oh, it's been a while. So the James Bond that I remember is Pierce Brosnan. Is that his name? That one? That one? That was the one my dad watched. Did he have a movie called like Goldfinger? Golden Eye? Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, he was in Mamma Mia. That one that was in Mamma Mia. GoldenEye. He's a military. Okay, so that's the only, like, when I hear James Bond, that's the one I think about. I don't think about Doctor. I don't think about the detective from Knives Out, the fucking Foghorn Leghorn. Now I may just be a humble detective. I like him in Knives Out and the Knives Out series. I like his Foghorn Leghorn accent. But I never watched his Bond movies because I didn't like him. I liked the cheesy Pierce Brosnan ones. But I think that guy is much more funny as a detective with a Foghorn Leghorn accent. I say, what? What do we have here? His accent's so funny. I like that guy. That guy's funny. I watched that third movie recently, the one that has to do with the church, with the sweaty mouse boy from the tennis movie with Zendaya. God, I'm not good. I don't know actors. They went a little too serious. Yeah, that's what I think. I agree. Definitely agree. But yeah, there was a newer Knives Out movie that takes place in a church, and freaking I think it's Glenn Close. She was in it. She acted her ass off. But it was a good movie. That sweaty little mouse boy from the tennis movie with Zendaya. The Zendaya tennis movie. I think I'll know about that movie, and it's not the tennis. Challengers. I liked that when the cakewalks had his hand impaled. What? by a metal rod. That's crazy. That's so scary. Oh, that's so scary. Oh my goodness. And then he got arrested for a DUI and said you can't arrest me, I'm the cake boss. Oof. Oof, for real. Damn. Damn, for real. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ouchie, ouchie. Cake boss lore goes deeper, yeah. He's had to have multiple surgeries. Oh, I hope he can still make cakes. I hope he can still bake. That's his whole life. I mean, I'm sure the bakery is fine without him. I think the UI came much earlier. Oh. Okay. I see. Well, I hope he's doing better now. DUI was in 2014. Oh, that was a long time ago. I see. Oh my goodness. The dogs are at it again. What was I talking about? I already forgot what I was talking about. I've forgotten what I talked about. Oh, Zendaya's tennis movie with the two sweaty mouse boys. And one of them was in the most recent Knives Out movie. Third Knives Out. What do you mean? 2014 was only 12 years ago. Ew, that's so long ago. There's three. There's three Knives Out movies now. The first one was Captain America, Big Sweater. The second one was Glass Onion, and the third one is Church Sweaty Mouse Boy. I like it. The second one is the only one I remember the name of, Glass Onion. Automated pin setters are really dangerous and mangle or kill people. Oh, stop using them. There's two of them now. Sorry. Oh, yeah. So the tennis movie with Zendaya, the two boys that are fighting over her, they're sweaty mouse boys. And one of them was in the Knives Out movie. I was like, early 2019 was 7 years ago. Let's not dwell on the numbers. I don't want to know that. Ooh, that's way too long. That's so much time ago. Time truly flies. I wouldn't say when you're having fun. I think time just truly flies because I was not having fun all those years. Maybe some of those years, but definitely not all of them. I was wondering if I should watch Challengers. Do you like boys kissing? Because I do. What exactly is a sweaty mouse boy? I'm curious what exactly is mouse boys. So, okay. It's actually Rat Boy because it was Rat Boy summer that summer. And it was because it was someone online had compared them to like, oh, they're not like traditionally attractive. They look like Disney talking rats become boys. And everyone was like, you're so right. They do look like Jacques from Cinderella becoming a boy. And then they're just kind of sweaty. So I just call them sweaty rat boys. I was trying to be nicer by saying mouse. There are just certain descriptors to people, and I'm like, they do look like rat boys. It's not like bad though, because like that was so hot that summer. It was rat boy summer, 100%. Sometimes you want a sweaty little rat boy. I can see it, rat. Yeah. I like the. Are we talking about the guy? I would include him in, I would say more mouse than rat, but I would include him in the sweaty mouse boy category. There is another sweaty boy, but I call him the sweaty omega boy from The Pit. he also definitely gives mouse and rat. But I call him the sweaty omega boy. I really wanted to watch The Pit, and I tried this past, I think it was like last week. I tried, but unfortunately the entire thing's filmed in like a shaky cam, and it made me really sick, so I couldn't even get through one episode. I was so sad because I really wanted to watch The Pit, because there's like good yaoi there between the main guy and the sweaty omega boy. There's also some good old man yaoi too, but I couldn't watch it because it made me sick. I was so sad. I wanted to look at the sweaty omega boy. and how the main guy is always touching the sweaty Omega Boy's shoulders and stuff. And the concept is so cool. Like, I was like, oh, hospital show, whatever. But then someone was like, no, the entire season is 1 day. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy. I have to watch, but then I couldn't. I wanted to throw up because of the shaky cam. Handy cam recording. Yeah, but it's like to be like more realistic and stuff, but like my eyes can't handle it. That's what happened to me in the Hunger Games movies, because at least in the first movie they were going for more realism when they were actually in the Hunger Games, and because the Hunger Games is technically a TV show, they were doing shaky cam for when they were in the Hunger Games, and I couldn't watch those parts. It was so bad. Can you watch a lot of found? No, definitely not. But also don't want to. I don't do scary movies, so no. 1, because it would kill me, and 2, because I don't want to. What in the series 24? I don't know what 24 is. I don't know what happened there. What's that? What's 24? What is 24? Also, by the way, if you guys want to ask anything, have any topics or whatever, feel free to send it into my Morrow, which is pinned at the top, because sometimes I run out of stuff to talk about. But yeah, I've never heard of 24. Is it like 24 hours? That would make sense. That would make sense. Yeah, I wanted to watch The Pit. And then I keep hearing really, really good things about 24 was a whole phenomenon back in the days when people actually watched shows weekly on the TV. Dude, and I miss those times, because as I'm rewatching Teen Wolf, like, because I watch that on a weekly basis, right? We simply do not get that anymore. Because basically, Teen Wolf, whenever a season came back, it was the start of a new school year, because it always was matched up with the actual school year, and then it would go on break during the summer to film more. And that's exactly what Glee did as well, and that's why we had like back-to-back seasons every year. And I'm like, we don't have that anymore. It was so fun. I miss the anticipation. Yeah, it was like a show about like a bomb going off. Whoa! Or something they'll have to figure out who did it. I'm guessing, to be honest. Oh, that's a pretty cool premise for a show, I feel like. But yeah, because Teen Wolf and Glee were kind of around the same time, and I just remember summers being the absolute worst because there was nothing to watch. Because the shows always took that for like filming and break and stuff like that. But I guess they just expected less people to watch television over the summer. I don't really know how that makes sense, but I guess people were outside more. I don't miss the commercials, but those have come back anyway. Yeah, it's true. I miss Glee. That was such a musical time in my life. That was a very theater time in my life. I'm the most theater kid to have never theatered. I feel like if I had been allowed to be a theater kid, I would be like a famous actress by now. But unfortunately, I was not allowed. I was not allowed to do theater. Mother and father forbade me from doing theater. I was just simply not allowed to do the performing arts. They wanted me to be a computer scientist. I was dedicated by work stage crew. My assistant Protson was in the background. Well, they want to present show to hit the... Huh? I don't know what you just said. They want to present show to hit the Nielsen fails. What? I don't know what you're saying. But yeah, I miss serialized shows. We could have some shit episodes and it was fine. It was okay to have some shitty episodes, you know? Not everything had to be perfect. Cause like nowadays shows are like, if you're not perfect at the get-go, you're not gonna get a season 2. You're not given any time to like become good, which really sucks. The Nielsen ratings remain in fall. Oh, I didn't know what that is. Shout out to all the techie theater kids, prop set and lights. Yes, very important. I remember being excited for Game of Thrones season 8. Oh fucking boy, I never did Game of Thrones. I never did. I'm not really super into that kind of fantasy. Like I've never been into Lord of the Rings. I've never been into Game of Thrones. So fortunately, I could miss that. Now it takes like 3 years. I know. Fucking Severance, my man. If I have to wait 3 more years for Severance season 3, I'm gonna for real. Some of their best shows were on. was gonna mention Stranger Things, but I guess people expect it to be perfect from beginning to end. I watched the first season of Stranger Things, TBH, but I've heard over and over again about how downhill that's gone. It's like, it's because of like this shit's like recording schedule, and kids grow up and they keep wanting to extend it to juice it and milk the property, but like that's just gonna make it bad, you know? Sorry, hold on. I'm watching my... Okay, sorry. Is he trying to pee poo, or is he just laying there? I'm just gonna... Okay, sorry, my cat. The Night of the Seven Kingdoms have been great so far. That's a Game of Thrones thing, right? It started off really good, then the later seasons really botched the shit out of it. Lots of TV shows tend to do that because capitalism. CEOs want to stretch out a good thing for so long that it will go bad, no matter what. I'm watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms weekly. It's been really good. Game of Thrones was only good up to season 3 or 4 whenever they ran out of book material. I'm afraid to watch the last season of Stranger Things. I hear nothing but negativity. Apparently the directors ever did not want to be writers, yet were responsible for writing the whole thing, and it shows. That makes sense. It's best not for a story to stay its welcome. Pee poo or lying down. Yeah, he's I think he's just lying down. Let's not talk about my cat. Yeah, it's just like unfortunate when things go that long. They run out of things, like Glee, Teen Wolf. 2 of my favorite things, horrible. Downhill. Like right now we're at the best part of Teen Wolf, which is season 3B. So like Teen Wolf, great start. Season 1, tacky shit, so fun. Season 2, a little bit weaker. Season 3, part 1. So when season 3 and 4, 5 came around, they started doing part 1, part 2. Season 3, part 1, not that good, but season 3B, holy shit, that's the best one. Season 3B is the best one, and then because that one was so popular and good, they keep trying to top it, and it just goes all the way downhill. That's just any CW show, to be fair. No. To be true, yes, very true, but it's even worse because Teen Wolf was MTV. Even worse than CW. And even good evening, Neil Shade, welcome in. But yeah, no, I love my hot trash. I'm fully aware of how bad it is, and I enjoy it either way because they still have some really good heartfelt moments in the later seasons, even if they're absolute shit. Glee, no excuse. It's just awful shit. Keeps going downhill. I hate Glee. MTV, yeah, MTV for a very short period of time did scripted stuff, and none of it was good, I don't think. But Teen Wolf was its attempt to... Teen Wolf really, really, like, took off hard, and it did really well, but, like, because they kept wanting to milk it, it just went so bad. And then they made a movie. They made a movie that came out, like, 3 years ago, and it was so bad. It was so bad. Rest in peace, MTV, 40 years, 6 years of music. That was CW Flash for me. It was so bad, but I enjoyed it. Hot Trash TV can be so awesome. I love Hot Trash TV. That's why I like Glee and Teen Wolf. But Teen Wolf, that's my favorite. Glee, I have a love-hate relationship with. I fucking love Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf is the best Hot Trash. Is Netflix's Big Mouth comparable? I know it's Hot Trash, or there's something about it that made me desperate to know what happened next. I mean, if that's it for you, I mean, I didn't watch it because I can't get past the ugly art style. But if that's it for you, then it's it for you. Everyone's got their own Hot Trash. Hot Trash TV can be so awesome. Me and the Netflix Karate Kid. Oh. First 3 seasons got me going like no other. The guy who was the Flash in the CW Flash was on Glee. And the guy who is Supergirl in the CW Supergirl is on Glee. And that's why they had a crossover episode with Darren Criss, who was also on Glee, who was the music master. The Glee Flash was good for a while until Zoom got involved. Now fuck it, Matt. That's the reason the show Inside Jobs canceled. Oh, okay, then the fuck it. Hot Trash TV is peak entertainment, keeps me locked in. Yeah, I like Hot Trash because like I don't like thinking that hard. You know, there's good stuff, obviously, like Severance, which I have to think really hard and makes me very emotional, very vulnerable, makes me cry. But then, you know, it's nice to balance it out with some hot trash. Teens turning into wolves, alphas, stuff like that. Yeah, I remember being really surprised when they announced CW Flash and it was the guy who played Sebastian on Glee. And then they announced Supergirl and it was the girl that played Marley on Glee. And I was like, what the hell's going on? I was just like, where, huh? and then I was like, wow, really cool that you both can sing. Why are you Supergirl and Flash? But apparently people really like those shows. So I only watched the one crossover episode with Darren Criss where they did start singing. It was a musical episode. Because Darren Criss was the music meister and he makes people be in a musical. And I was like, that's a cool concept. And a Glee reunion crossover. Awesome. Because all of you can sing. Yeah, a musical. Yes. That's the only one I watched. I am quite aware. It's pretty slay. Darren Criss wound up. Yes, he voices Melon. I know everything that man does. I was not his simp for over... I have not been a simp since 2009 to not know everything that man does. Ton of the actors can sing. Flash Guy can sing. Yeah, because he was on Glee. Sebastian. He plays Sebastian. He was evil in that show. Yeah, I've been a Darren Criss, like, OG simp from 2009. Like, I only watched Glee because I heard Darren got casted. Okay? That's how deep the Darren lore goes. First time I saw Darren Criss was in a YouTube musical split up into like 9 fucking parts at like 360p, a Harry Potter musical, the senior show, the show he made with his friends at University of Michigan for their theater class. Yeah. Those were the days. Yeah. I really like those musicals. They didn't age perfectly, but they're still quite funny. I'm a big fan of Star Kid, if you don't know that. That's the theater troupe that Darren founded with his friends at University of Michigan that made a very proud musical, and they make a lot of other musicals to this day, and they're very good and very fun. I really like Star Kid. Let's see now. Early days of Wild West YouTube bootleg anime and live shows part 1, 2. They 10 minutes each. All right, question. Have you ever watched Doctor Who? I tried so hard to get into Doctor Who. I had a roommate that really liked Doctor Who. And, you know, I was on Tumblr back in those days. And Tumblr was really into Doctor Who, and I was really into Tumblr. And I was into BBC Sherlock, and I was into Merlin. So I was in my Tia-Boo phase. So I was like, I might as well get into Doctor Who. I couldn't. And I think it's because at the time that I was trying to get into it, it was the one with the Fez. That was very silly, very whimsical, but I didn't like him. I did not like him. And then my friend told me later that, no, you have to watch David Tennant. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. But at that point, I was too tired to try again. So no. Doctor Who has peak moments, but sometimes the practical effects are just too... I like silly practical effects, though, so that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I watched Teen Wolf. Yeah, I should have tried again with Dr. Tennant, with David Tennant, but I didn't want to anymore. So yeah, I did try, but I couldn't get into it, unfortunately. What are your thoughts on the Discord situation? Oh, Discord trying to change the age ID? I think it's stupid, and I don't think they're gonna go through with it. I don't think Discord's gonna go through with that because nobody wants it to happen, and they're not secure enough to try and do that shit with their security breaches. Nah, that's not gonna happen. They're gonna take it back. That's not gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. So like I tried watching Doctor Who, but I have to watch it in sequential. Oh, that's a lot of content to catch up on. I was right back. I was like the 2000s. I was confused on what was happening. Yeah, that is a thing too. But I'm pretty sure I was told over and over again that each Doctor is like its own story. But then sometimes they'll do callbacks to old stuff, and I'm like, but I want to know what that's about. So yeah, that was definitely a factor in it for me as well. To not get into it. But I had a good time with Sherlock and Merlin. Sherlock's stupid as it is. Sherlock is also hot trash. Every time I can't get the charger into my phone on the first try, I think, wow, Sherlock would think I was an alcoholic. Or when I can't get my key into the keyhole of my car right away, I'm like, Sherlock would think I'm an alcoholic. Now you just start with the radio shows? I would not do that. There's a lot of ancient Doctor Who is lost media. I watched the 9th Doctor first, really liked the actor, but apparently he hated being in Doctor Who. Oh. The first few seasons were really good, then it went off the rails completely. Sherlock? Yeah. Yeah. If the shoe fits, yeah. Every time you stumble and scuff your shoes, alcoholic, and then I think about his mind palace. His fucking mind palace, dude, is so stupid. Stupid. Sherlock's so stupid. But yeah, I was really into anything that was like Sherlock Holmes related, because I had a really long period of time where I was obsessed with Sherlock Holmes in general, because like I read the books and stuff, English major. So I was like eating up Sherlock Holmes media, and I really enjoyed that one. But then I quickly became disillusioned with it. My pal's gonna be one of my agendas. So true, bestie. Not a question. Your laugh is really cute. And me? Oh my god, thanks. I think I laugh like a frat bro. I guess that's its own charms, I guess. Did you like the RDJ movie? I did, if and only if I think of it as its own thing. I like it for what it is, but that's not Sherlock Holmes. That's just ye old Iron Man. Cause like he was so much more physical. He was so much more brawn actually than he was brain. And his brain wasn't even like the socially awkward kind of brain that Sherlock is. He was like charming, he was social, he was all of that. And I was like, And like I did like the Yowies with Jude Law though. That was really hot. And then I liked him. And then I think Rachel McAdams was the Irene in that, right? And she was really hot in that, Rachel McAdams. So I did enjoy it for what it is, but then I don't think about it really as Sherlock Holmes. All I remember when the RJ Sherlock Holmes is discombobulate. Discombobulate? I don't even remember that. I remember he like what it like opens up with him in like a fight ring, right? He's like fighting people. And he's like, oh, if I dodge this way, then he's gonna do this. And then I'm like, why are you using your brain to fight? You wouldn't do that. It was very silly, but I liked him and Jude Law. Wanted them to fuck. Good Yowie. Discombobulate is a fantastic meme edit. Oh, I know they're doing another Sherlock show for I think Amazon. And it's called Young Sherlock, and I'm like, Young Sheldon. Young Sheldon. But the kid they have for it, like, it's just not what I imagine a Sherlock Holmes to look like, because many a depiction of Sherlock Holmes has been like the curly dark hair, and this guy has like very short like blonde hair, I think. I don't know, it's not really visually what I think Sherlock would look like. What about the Holmes in Sherlock with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly? There was a Holmes with Will Ferrell? I don't remember that one. Hey, Young Sheldon. Yeah, they're doing Young Sherlock. I heard Holmes and Watson was an actual trash fire and people walked out of the theater. Is that the RDJ one? Or is it the Will Ferrell one? It was really bad? I've never heard of a Will Ferrell one. What the heck? Is it old? Or is it like recent? I mean, it sounds like it'd be bad. Comedy, right? For my first Google search of Amazon Young Sherlock is a historical Chinese drama. Okay, maybe it's not Amazon, but just look up Young Sherlock. That was the Will Ferrell one. It's from 2017. Oh, so it's not even that old. I don't remember this at all. Interesting. I can't imagine them doing like a successful Sherlock Holmes. That doesn't sound right. That won't sound right. Hold on, let me adjust my fan. It was blowing air directly into the mic. Yeah, I don't remember that one. Interesting. Play any gacha games? Love and Deep Space, maybe? I would never play Love and Deep Space. Sorry to all my girly pops that love lads. Could never be me. One, I don't play gacha games because I don't believe in gambling. The only gacha game I ever really got invested in is Cookie Run Kingdom, which I did put some money into. That was the only one I ever played because it was cute. Has the fan been going? Yeah, good fan. Apparently there are 2 Amazon Young Sherlocks. The Chinese one is from 2014 and the actual Sherlock is... No, I don't think it was Amazon. It's a new one that's gonna come out, so maybe it's not Amazon. When I was a teenager, there was a show called Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century about Sherlock Holmes being revived. That's the cartoon one, right? For kids? I remember that. Good game. I would, yeah, Cookie Run Kingdom, good game. Still a good game. But yeah, I don't do gacha because I think they're predatory and I don't believe in gambling and that kind of stuff. But also, Lads itself, it's just ugly to me. I've told you guys, I don't like 3D shit and I don't like hyperrealism. So the art style is just like, I'm like, that's as sure as a guy. They all look exactly the same. I don't like any of this. I wish you were anime. I know it's coming out March 4th. Yeah, that's Young Sherlock. That must be Young Sherlock. But yeah, every time I look at the lads, I have some friends who are really into lads and I'm like, can't tell the lads apart. And none of these archetypes really speak to me and I think they're all ugly. I really hate that kind of boring, realistic 3D art style. I mean, something like Twisted Wonderland is a lot more appealing to me. Because it's stylized, fun designs, 2D. I really hate 3D. So yeah, I would never play lads. But no, I don't play any gacha games just because, like, sorry, but we're peasants out here. We can't be wasting our money. I am such a spoil sport. I do not waste money, unfortunately. I'm very boring in that sense. Sorry. Twisted Wonderland has some great... I know! I really like the Twisted Wonderland designs. I would like to be in Savannah Claw. We all know where my loyalties lie. Kovu. I like the guy with the long black hair in Savannah Claw, even though I'm not into long hair. That guy's real hot. I already put too much money on games that aren't gacha. Yeah. Yes. Did you ever watch the Final Fantasy movie that almost bankrupted Squaresoft? No, I don't do Final Fantasy. The only Final Fantasy thing I've ever watched was fucking the one movie that was like the most famous, Advent Children, right? Tifa someone walking into church with little girl, flowers on the ground, then they fight. And then there's the red-haired guy, Rudolph or something like that. He's in a helicopter with the bald guy. Cloud's there. Vincent shows up. Advent Children? Yeah. Okay, I watched that and I was like, sure is ugly and I don't know what's going on. I don't like Final Fantasy. I think it's all ugly because I don't like that art style. I just grind away on Nikkei and smile. Couldn't be me. Spirit Within, that was where I don't know what that is. Advent Children, yeah, it wasn't like real FF though. It was a sci-fi movie. Yeah, Advent, Reno and Rude. I remember Reno. Yeah, Advent Children, and then they fight a big dragon. Oh my god, me? Fighting a dragon. Hi, Milk. Oh my god, everyone say hi to Alker Milk. They're dying. Guys, you should check out Alker Milk because they're actually graduating soon, so you should see what they're about now. Go check out their streams. Go because you won't have a lot of time left with them. Okay, yeah. That's my good friend Milk. and they're super talented and super skilled and super awesome. And I'll miss them every day. Sometimes I can still hear their voice. You're funny? No, you're funny. Milk is dying. Oh no, it's the milk is going bad. Spoiled milk. Yeah, that's happening. Milk made my ending screen, if you guys don't remember, which is a cute little chibi sleeping themabobby. Milk is expiring. Yeah, the milk is expiring, and so you should go like say your whatever. Eulogies, you googlies. Anyways, also super talented. Check out their art, fucking awesome. Yeah, what Shadowblade said. They were super hot model that they drew themselves because they're self-made, made their own model. Oh my god. Thoughts and prayers to the Dairy family. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. The Dairy family that I cannot technically partake in, or shouldn't, but I do all the time. I had some this morning. Thank you, Benny. You're welcome. Benny is a good you Googleizer. I'm a good you Googleizer. Here lies Alker Milk. Baddest bitch on the farm. Hot art. Hot takes. Great boobs. Funny bitch. Knew thee well. Fare thee well as you part from this mortal coil and pass on to your next adventure in the great blue expanse of the sky. Thank you, Queens of Honor. Hot tires, hot burgers. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, yeah. All of that. I know Milk for 15 years. 15? Fuck. Has it? No. No, 10. 11. 15? No, am I doing math wrong? No. More like 12. Okay, 12. Yeah, old? Shut up. Yeah, 12. Online friends for 12 years, guys. Guys, if anyone ever tells you that online friendships aren't real, tell them they're a fucking liar and stupid. I known that guy for 12 years, and we've seen each other in the flesh before. Benny is an ancient dragon, so she loses back. I'm not that old. I'm actually eternally. I'm 25 eternally forever. That's my age. My age is like actually 25 forever. Yeah, guys, internet friendships can be very successful. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Have safe passage to the great beyond in your travels. Hail and well met. Yeah. Thank you, my queen. You're welcome. May the force be. Yeah, may the force be with you. May the force be with you. You mean the midichlorians? The midichlorians that make up the force. Anyone else get pissed off when they watch the newer trio, and then they replace the graphics with the newer ghosts, the ghosts of the midichlorians, and I was like, ew. Don't forget the penny before you cross the river Styx. What? You have to give him a penny? To Karen? To Chiron? To Karen? Nobody's ever really gone. So true, you know, they live on in our memories. Nobody's ever really gone. I can still hear them in my ears. She's a prodigy fire captain dragon. What is the secret to staying so young, Benny? Just be a fucking hater. Spite keeps me young, bro. I'm evil and I'm a hater, and that's what keeps me young. But simultaneously, the trade-off is that I'm always stressed and bad things are always happening to me and I don't have money. But it keeps me young. But it keeps me young. I remember after watching Last Jedi with friends, and we left the screen like, we left the funeral. Oh no. So real. On God, hashtag FR, hashtag DGAF, hashtag young forever. Karen requires 1 coin to pass. Oh, I'd give him something better than a penny, though. I respect Karen. I like that guy from hit game Hades 2. I can't live with that toxicity. Guess I'll die, or you'll just age at a normal rate. I'm young forever, and that's my trade-off. I don't get to be happy. In my left hand, I have happiness, and in my right hand, I have live forever. You can only have one. And unfortunately, I took live forever. Eternal youthfulness. But in exchange, happiness. I am 1,000 years old, sober from happiness. Unfortunately, that was the deal I took. That was the deal I struck. I saw the Rise of Skywalker while I was sitting around at work. I just spent my time doing something else. My red flag is that I don't remember any of the Star Wars movies' names. I remember them by first trio, second prequel trio, and new trio. I don't know the names of any of them. Nor do I specifically remember what happens in any of them. In the new trio, I do remember, because new trio is 1, I liked, 2, I hated, 3, I straight up refused to watch. 1, I really, really liked, 2, I really, really hated, 3, didn't bother, got too pissed off. Glup Shitto was the best part of the last one. Glup Shitto. My red flag is being a Jar Jar apologist. Oh my goodness. That is quite a red flag. My red flag is I know that jizz is the name of the music genre they play at the cantina. It is canonically called jizz. Fun stuff. It what? Yeah, the music genre they made up for what they play at the I forget what the cantina is called. They called it jizz. That is what it's called. It's called jizz. The more you know, the more you know. They tried to retcon jizz away. You can't retcon jizz away. Jizz away, you cannot retcon. Can't just take jizz away. Essential lore. Tell us more about jizz. It's just what they play at the space cantina. I think it's a mix of jazz and I don't know. What shows are you smoking? Don't answer that. A lot, probably. It's good music too. Yeah. I was left speechless after watching 9 only because I had no words to describe the bullshit I witnessed. I see. I didn't watch them as a child. I watched all 6 of the original movies the year before, because they had just announced it the year before the new trio started, because I had never seen it. So I just binge watched all 6 of them, and I was like, I really like these. I like space fantasy a lot. I'm really into Obi-Wan. What's his face? Obi-Wan, the younger Obi-Wan. And then I really liked the first of the new ones, and then it just greatly disappointed me. Ian McGregor. Yeah, Ian McGregor. I really liked Ian McGregor as Obi-Wan. Help me, Obi-Wan, whoever the fuck. I misspelled so bad. It's okay. Ian McGregor, the guy from oh shit. The guy from Moulin Rouge. He is not a good singer. I like these. I wonder what they'll do with the series now. Oh no. Yeah. I was really into Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. I went and got myself like a toy blue lightsaber. It was really fun. It was fun times. I also really like Darth Vader, but I just close my eyes and I don't think about Anakin being Darth Vader, and then my life is better. Cause like when I was watching the prequel trio, I was like, there's no way that Darth Vader would have been like that as a teen. Sorry, but the Darth Vader I saw in the original movies, there's no way he would be like that as a teen. At all. So yeah, watched the original Shades when the special editions came out. I was not impressed. I like the originals a lot. The original 3 are just so full of whimsy and fun and cheese cornballs, and I love Muppets and practical effects. So when they started doing like the CGI in the prequel trilogy, I was like, oh, my love for you has gone away like a wilting flower. Because I love practical effects and I love Muppet Yoda. I love Muppet Yoda. The moment he became CGI and started walking on his own without a puppeteer and he had a smoothish face, I got so mad. I was like, how dare you replace Muppets? How dare you replace all these aliens with fucking CGI? I hate you. I hate you so much. He's married to the girl that played Ramona Flowers in Scott Pilgrim. Ian McGregor is married to Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Anakin died so Darth Vader. Anakin died so Darth Vader to be born. No, I'm kind of glad that the second in the new trilogy got the reception it got, since we might not have gotten the Knives Out movies. Oh, Muppet Yoda had soul. Yeah. What? 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 What the throne? Ham, you're not even watching. Ham. Just buy me a fucking laptop. Holy shit. Well, guys, you can rub your little fly hands together, because you know what that means for the other side. Holy shit, Ham. Oh my god. That's crazy. I'm my flabbers are gasted. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit. Benny is a spiritual Gen Xer? Which Gen X? Is that older than millennial? The throne natives have never worked here before. Holy shit. The whole ass laptop? Yeah. Ham, that's fucking crazy. Shit, fuck. Well, I have promises I have to fulfill. Gen X are the parents. Never call me a Gen X ever again. I am not Gen X. Please call me a spiritual Gen Z. Please, please, please. I feel like some of you think I'm a Gen Z because I think 6'7" is funny. I don't think you guys really have a grasp on what my age is. I'm so young. I'm actually so young. I'm so young forever. But okay, 6'7" is funny. 6'7", dude. I had my weekly meeting with my manager yesterday, and he was saying something about, like, I don't know, we're just discussing numbers over something, and then he was like, yeah, 6,700, and I went, 6'7". Sorry. He stopped talking. He stopped talking. It was so funny. Funny. Zeno's Rise of Jennifer is obsessed with Muppets and practical effects in movies. No, but that's only me because I like kidcore stuff. Because I have trauma from childhood, so I love kid stuff. You think I'm close to 30? Oh my god. Oh, I must come off a show hold. You're gonna need a new manager? No, he's fine. He knows. He gets it. Hit you with a metaphorical man standing emote. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. So what if I like a little 6'7"? So what if I do a little shimmy shimmy yay, shimmy yay, shimmy ya? Drake, swalla la la. Swalla la la, swalla la la. Practical effects are more fun than CGI. Yeah, that's also because I'm an artist, so I just fucking hate seeing like 3D CGI stuff. I love like crafty things, so I just like puppets in general. I'm a big fan of puppets. But yeah, I'm like mentally, I think this was like a therapist like exercise, but like my therapist was like, when you think about yourself, like when you close your eyes and you think about yourself, like what age do you see yourself as? And whenever I do that, I always kind of see myself as like 15. And I'm like, damn, what happened to me when I was 15 though? 15 has always been like the year that like if I'm writing a book or a story, I'm like, this character is 15 years old, because like that's always the age for me that I think of. The main character is always like 15 because I'm like, huh. I think that's like sophomore year in high school, right? I'm like, what happened to me in sophomore year of high school? I switched to another high school. A lot of formative things for me, I guess, when I was 15. Happiest times? No, I think that's the trauma. I think that's really when I started fighting back. Have a little bite. So maybe that's probably why I have a lot of formative memories from being 15, kind of becoming my own person. I think that's when I started to drive. Got a part-time job, paid for my own stuff, just kind of really realized how much disappointment and anger and hatred I had for my parents. And started doing things myself for myself. Because I could only rely on myself. So I think that's probably why. But yeah. Yeah. So I don't think me liking practical effects and puppets is because I'm old. It's because I hold on to my childhood things. That's why I love, like, I have kid core. I love things. I love plushes. I love toys, like cartoons, like animation. Yeah. We yearn, YEARN, to relive our youthful days, even in our stories. Yes. 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 I would love to, like, whenever I write, I have extensive like outlines for a lot of like stories and novels I would like to write. Most of them are all like, thank you, you're welcome. Also, I will never, you can always typo. I don't care about spelling mistakes. I hate, like, nothing is more annoying than an English major that's a fucking snob. That's like, you used the wrong word there. You spelled that wrong, blah, blah. I would never be that. When I type, I have so many fucking typos and misspellings in the way I type because I'm typing. I'm not writing a fucking essay. Like, if I'm writing an essay, it's gonna be perfect. You can believe it. But if I'm just typing to my friend, I'm not gonna be like, let me know at your greatest opportunity when you can have this returned to my office, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. I rarely use capitals. I rarely use punctuation. I use single letters to be like, you are, all the time. That shit's so annoying. Your pushes subclasses. Actually use the wrong your. You actually don't know the difference between there, and there. I'm like, okay, shut the fuck up, dude. The literacy rate in the United States of America is actually really bad, and a lot of people aren't learning this shit in school, and you being like that is not encouraging anything. We really need to push reading. Unfortunately, we really gotta push reading. Reading is what helped a lot of kids in my age be better spellers, not classes. It's reading. And the kids don't read anymore. It's really bad. It's really bad, actually. Your. I would correct my friends, especially to annoy them. I never do that. My friends and I type like crap. But they also know that they can come to me when they need me to write like a professional email for them, which I do a lot. I remember in journalism class, teacher gave us a newspaper and saw where most people went. And she saw that I pretty much went to the comic section right away because fuck the news. I was in journalism for 3 years of high school. They gave me my own like column, my own opinion column, which got me not very popular. So like I wrote like my opinions in the column, and like my journalism teacher always loved it because she's like, oh, this is so fun, you're so honest and stuff like that. But I think that's why people didn't like me. One time, all 4 tires of my car were slashed. And then my mom was like, it's because you write those things in the newspaper. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's just an accident that happened. Like, someone was just doing it to cars. But then when I really think about it, it was only my car and it was all 4 tires. My dad got so mad. Brutal honesty with the subtleness of a brick. Yeah, it was kind of mean though, but also because my school was literally like High School Musical. Like it was the typical like TV high school with like the jocks and the cheerleaders and nerds and stuff like that. And so I had a lot of stuff to write because I just like would dig up stuff about like how the football players and cheerleaders would hook up in like, they would pair themselves off in like these ways that was really weird. And stuff like that, but no one in any of the cliques appreciated what I had to say. Clearly. But that was fine because I was like in my emo phase, and me and my like weeb ass friends were like in the weirdo clique. So that was fine. It was funny because in middle school I was very much like popular girl, and then once I got to high school I developed a personality of that's when I started listening to punk rock music. And started shopping at Hot Topic. You got the tea and no one wanted to hear it? Yeah. My school was nothing like TV. It was a big disappointment at the time. Now I'm glad it wasn't like that. Yeah. You don't want that. You don't want that. It was fun for me though. It was so funny. We actually had like a winning football team too. So funny. Yeah, it was really interesting because I went to 2 different high schools. So my first one, because I lived on the border of 2 different cities, and the first one I went to was within walking distance, and it's the one that my older sister went to. So I was like, of course, yeah, I'm gonna go there because I can walk to it. I hated being in school with my sister so much that I like begged them to let me transfer to the other high school the next year. And my parents were like, okay, well, if you want to go there, you have to drive yourself, so learn how to drive. And I was like, bet, okay, so I learned how to drive, and it's the best thing that ever happened to me. I got so much more freedom after I learned how to drive. But yeah, my first high school was like, so like that was the nerd high school. Like everybody was so studious, so competitive. Everybody was in advanced classes no matter what. And my grades were not doing well. Like there was only advanced classes available, only all these like SAT prep and shit like this. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die here. And then I like begged them to let me transfer. So into my second high school, which nobody was in advanced classes. It was very dumb. And so I barely had to do anything, and I was at top of the class. I barely did anything. I skipped classes all the time, and I was like top of the class. I was very good at school, as in I was very good at the concept of school and cheating the system and like knowing how it worked. So I didn't actually have to be present all that often. And then like because I had gone to the first high school, I was in some advanced classes, so I straight up didn't have any more classes to take once senior year came around. I had really bad senioritis. My school was it's cool that teacher was encouraging you to write, although I hate the idea that it encouraged bullying. Whatever, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, my second high school, I don't know, I literally graduated with like a 4.3. I want to say, yeah, 4.3. Because the highest is 4.0, and then if you do extra stuff, then you get higher than that. So I graduated with a 4.3. I like barely went to class. Senioritis hit hard for me. Jesus. Yeah. I also did AP Calc in junior year. And then I never took a math class after that. And that's why I'm bad at math now. I dropped out of the high school, got my GED at 16 because I didn't wasn't learning anything. That's fine. I mean, the schooling system is kind of a joke. It's kind of just about memorization, not actually learning stuff, which is why I was good at gaming the system essentially and cheating. I'm always like, people are like, oh, it's bad to cheat. I'm like, I literally don't care. School didn't teach me anything. But he's smart. I wouldn't say that. I'm just good at memorizing and taking a test. And I am good at writing essays though. I mean, obviously English major, but that was always the easiest part for me, was writing essays. So yeah, especially nowadays, holy, I can't imagine me. Yeah, dude, when cause I substitute taught for a bit, and it is just, it's so different now. Like, ugh, I don't know. I couldn't survive being in school today. I could not, would not, should not. Did you ever like Dr. Horrible sing-along blog? I did watch that with Neil Patrick Harris. I liked it. I didn't watch it more than once though. Like, I didn't become obsessed, but I did like it. I remember enjoying it. That one was fun. It's cute. Is there one series with lore or history that once started talking about you can't stop? Something you could go on for hours about? Teen Wolf. Oh, right, you're reading Maro? Yeah. Just so we can, like, do several topics, because it's fun. Was confused for a second? Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I could talk about Teen Wolf forever. I won't, but I could. I literally rewatch Teen Wolf like once a year. But also, I also don't know a lot because I it's so long, I do forget a lot of what happens. I'm most familiar with season 1, season 3, and then in any order, season 2, season 5, and then season 4 and 6. Yeah. 13s and wolves, what more could one ask for? Oh, let me tell you, there's not just wolves. There's lizard people, there's banshees, there's kitsunes, there's druids, there's dark druids, there's... what else do they deal with? Other things, there's a lot. There's a lot. Teen Wolf, I'm already rewatching Teen Wolf with some friends. Does it go into magic and witches eventually? No, there are druids and they act as more as like an advice like overseer. Like they'll know about like creatures and like herbs and stuff to like do more like potions and healing stuff like that, but not straight up like magic witches and stuff like that. Lizard people, yeah. Hi boss, hello Grima human god. Welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that goes on in Teen Wolf. I think that I could probably talk about for hours is playing Fallout 3 in a perfect way. Oh, Fallout 3. See? I could also talk about Glee forever. I know way too much about Glee. Not more than Ava, but I know a lot about Glee. Ava's literally the only person in this world I've met that knows more about me than Glee. Okay, there's that question. Next question. What would you do with a time machine? Would you go back to a point in history you never got to experience, or would you go back to a piece of your own history? Would you try to fix something, or would you leave it alone? I would go back to my own history and find a way to make myself famous and rich. In a cause I want to be a famous singer, make myself hot and famous and rich. And by that I mean a famous singer. Because if this were my dreams, I just want to be a famous singer. Pass on the famous degree. I've always wanted to be famous. Back to young me. Buy Bitcoin, you small idiot. Ugh. Get this woman on Glee. I mean, I did try. They had the Glee project. I fucking tried. Get into theater, you know? Because ever since I was young, like at the age of like 13, when I first got into K-pop, I wanted to be a K-pop idol. And I auditioned for a lot of different K-pop companies and stuff like that. And then I just never got anywhere. But I really, really, really wanted to be a singer. Not really going to search on this anymore. Like I was really, when I talked to my friends about like wanting to be a K-pop idol, wanting to be a singer, when I was like, I want to say like 18, and I had some friends being like, oh, I never want to be famous. That like had never even occurred to me that there were people that didn't want to be famous. I was like, what do you mean you wouldn't want to be famous? Like it wasn't even a thought to me. I'm like, oh, everybody would want to be famous. And then I realized, no, I think I have an illness. I have an illness, and it's a desire for fame that's not healthy. And I think stems from a childhood of people not paying attention to me and seeking love and approval elsewhere. But yeah, I would find a way to do all of that. Yeah, that's what I would do with time machine. Mercury shred. I wouldn't risk going anywhere that far back because, you know, it's scary out there with racism and stuff. I think that's all the Maros for now. Unless you want to say more. Your fame is steadily growing. Man, I hope so. I worked really hard. Would you do it if it doesn't improve the future you? No. point is to change my life now. If it's not gonna affect the future me, I might just go back and tell my younger self, like, hey, you could probably beat up your dad and mom, so you don't have to be afraid of I would just be like, hey, run away. Leave. Get out of there. Go find someone else to adopt you, man. Throw hands now. I mean, to be fair, I probably couldn't beat my dad in a fight until, like... I feel like I could probably go hand to hand with him at the age of, like, 21. I think I could have taken my dad in a fight at the age of, like, 21. But I think that's it. I think that was my limit. Definitely could beat him in a fight now. He got no meat on his bones. But he's an old man now, and that would be bad visually to beat up an old man. Tell you what, though, he's got a full head of hair, and I'm like, that's good for my future. Full head of hair. I love not balding. Show ready to throw hands. Yeah, I'll just like grow up and be like, hey, dad, bitch. Don't tell me what to do, bitch. The optics on that would not be great. Cause you know, as people get like older, cause my parents are on the older side, they like shrink. He's probably like getting closer to my height, so it would not look good. It would not look good. Definitely not scared of my parents anymore, and I speak to them very formally. Yeah. My dad isn't really twice my dad did not got a lot of meat in his bones, especially after the divorce, because he didn't believe in cooking and cleaning for a bit. Do the Markiplier jump punch? Okay. For sure. My dad, like 3 days ago, sent a text to the group chat with me and my sister, and was like, oh, I'm thinking of moving parentheses closer to Benny next month, and I had crashed out. I crashed out because he's lived in my area before, and he told me like October last year he's thinking of moving back here again, and I said, don't do that. I'm not going to help you with anything. I'm not going to take care of you. Don't do this because you know I'm here. And he was like, no, I know. It's because I have like friends there and I have community there. I'm like, okay, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to fucking do anything. And he just said that, and I'm like, okay, I know he's going to bother me. Like, I know that's why, like, because he just thinks that I owe him shit, and that like filial piety, Korean shit. And like, this is simply not going to happen. So prepare to be disappointed. Okay. I'm not that friend. Yeah, exactly. So I had to crash out, but I'm crashing out about several different things in my life right now. So I was like, I really don't need this additional stress on my life. And my sister was calling me, and I was just like, don't want to talk right now. She keeps texting me being like, are you okay? I'm like, no, don't want to talk right now. And my mom tried to call me last week, and I was like, not gonna pick this up. I'm not talking to any of you right now, guys. I'm gonna not be okay, and I'm gonna freak on all of you. None of you talk to me. I don't want to talk to any of you. I'm gonna flip out. So yeah, I would tell my younger self that I can square up and I can beat my dad. Nothing to be afraid about. Okay, you can do it. Don't be afraid of that guy. Ugh, God, it is warm. My face hurts. I haven't done a chatting in a while, so my face is getting tired. My mouth's getting tired of moving. Ears are warm. Better not be getting sick. Okay. No more Maros. Some water. Hey, kid. Go give him a little tussle. Yeah, go give him a little tussle. You can do it, kid. You're a black belt. By the time I graduated high school. Yeah. Black belt. Trying to contain my sickness. Don't get sick. Dude, Yuri and Myra are both sick right now. They have succumbed. Succumbed. They've succumbed to illness. I can't get sick. I have to be strong. I'm built different. False, I get sick a lot. I'm constantly sick. You are the glue. I'm the glue right now. I'm the glue. I'm also pitching I want to do like a interview type talk show thingy stream format that I'm like pitching to management because I want to get some graphics and backgrounds done for it. So no, because like I've been looking over, you know, I'm like a stats guy and I'm like an analytics guy. And I'm like, I don't have a niche. Because I've always wanted my niche to be like talking, emceeing, chatting, that kind of stuff. And I used to do a lot more just chatting, but I've just had a lot going on in my life and chatting was not something I could handle at the moment. But like I've always wanted to do shows, so I'm like locking in. I'm like, I have to get this done. I need to get this started and get the ball rolling. So I feel like if I get that logo and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, logo's here. I have to do it now. So starting that. You love the yaps? Yeah. And I think I'm pretty good at yapping. I yap really fast though, dude. I think I talk way too fast. And then when I'm recording for scripts, I like try to say things as slowly as possible, but then I listen to it, I'm like, oh, this is still so fast. And when I'm trying to talk, it sounds excruciatingly slow when I try to slow down. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? I thought when you said they succumbed to sickness, I immediately thought, yeah, I saw Yuri said she was gonna play Overwatch. It's disgusting. Oh, she's physically sick? Hey, she could play Overwatch if she wants. Didn't they they just had a Sunreal collab, right? I saw the Lucio with the Karopi. That's so cute. And the Diva with, who was Diva? The Cinnamon Roll, right? Very cute. We do love the yaps, yeah. Who plans for guests for the show? Yeah, so it'll be a me and one guest type show. A new guest every single time. And so I have a very good plan in place for that. So I hope I can get that rolling, get that ball rolling. I still want to finish Dispatch. So we still got to finish Dispatch. Got to play more Cult of the Lamb. Still thinking Cult of the Lamb. Let me think. There are a lot of things I wanted to do that I haven't done yet. We're going to get Keanu Reeves in the weekend on the show. I would love to have Keanu Reeves on the show. But I don't think he'd say yes. Interested in eugenics? What the hell is that? What the fuck is eugenics? I never heard of eugenics. I think next stream, yeah, definitely the next Dispatch stream will definitely beat Dispatch for sure. I've only done 2 Dispatch streams, right? The next one I should definitely beat. Well, I mean, not beat, right? Because it's still going, or is it finished? Is it like, are there more updates? Dat Patch. Dispatch and Dat Patch. I want to recommend you about it until it fully releases. Okay. So he's telling that your talk show will be like Space Ghost. I mean, I was thinking of making my own graphics. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Oh, okay. Then yeah, I think the next one will be it for Dispatch. I would want to finish it in one more. Finish for now. People are pretty sure there will be a second season, but nothing for certain that I'm aware. Okay. I love Twilight for boys. You know, Dispatch. But yeah, I'm trying to like do the things that I wanted to do when I first debuted and stuff like that, because I haven't done a lot of those things. Also want to do membership stuff because I haven't, and I should, to reward people who are members, because it's very kind of you. If you guys don't know, I'm sure you do, I do have a second channel that I dump all my yappy shorts on, and it's linked on my homepage all the way at the bottom, because we've been putting all my shorts on that, which I'm sure you guys already know. I can see Team Blazer shirts now. It really is, and I love both. Yeah, it's Beni Doki. Beni Doki, the squeakle. The squeakquel. Yeah, lots of good shorts. Yeah, my manager and our editor help a lot with shorts because I got really tired of doing it all by myself. Surprisingly, the boss has been good with letting us know when you upload a new short. Yeah, but not when I fucking go live. It hates me, dude. I think it's so funny that it worked once in the past 2 months for my Gleekathon, and that's it. And I was like, what was different? What was different about the Gleekathon? What did I do? Why did you only react to that? It hates you and your gen mates. No, it works for them. It just doesn't work for me. And I'm the one that set it up. Fucking bit the hand of the one that feeds you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Water. Yeah, that bot fucking hates me, dude. So ungrateful little bitch. I saw no, yeah, the going live notice. That's what Shadowblade's always doing them because it hates me, specifically me when I go live. I'm thinking to get in my replay like hours ago. Like, okay, thanks, bot. Yeah. Hey, I guess it's at least better than like our play. That will never notify you. I think it's just like email, right? Do you even get notified on there? I don't know. I don't know. Shockingly, I always get yours. I get one on. Oh, you do? Oh, okay. So I guess it does work. But who's checking their email that often? Can I get it by email? Oh, interesting. Huh. Well, I guess you get notified then, which is good. We will have, there's gonna be a drop for Valentine's Day. Yeah, I'm gonna do the safe for work and not safe for work double whammy on Valentine's Day audio. Safe for work on YouTube, not safe for work on our play, and it'll be part 1, part 2. As per usual. I was like, I wasn't gonna do a safe for work this month, but then I was like, oh, it's February, it's Valentine's, I probably should. So I did do a safe for work, not safe for work. But next month, I'm gonna just do 2 not safe for work and go like very hentai slop. I wrote my 2 prompts and I sent it to the scripter and I was like, just go full hentai slop, my man. Just like real like sloppy, okay? And I got 1 script back and I was like, oh, this is it. This is what I want. I did get an email from the last art play, but not from the content you put out towards the end of January. Ugh. You see. Okay. Okay. You must go at it. You must go at it. Sloppy style. So yeah. There's gonna be 3 for February. Safe work, not safe work, and then another not safe work. And then 2 not safe works for March, and they're gonna be real sloppy, if I do say so myself. Because the first one for March, let me tell ya, I like that script, guys, and it's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a little bit more role play. It's a little bit more like story, like AU driven, a little bit more like RPG aesthetic. But I think you're gonna really like it. A little more out there, and I was like, oh, I enjoy this. Oh yes, good. I like that. Okay. I was like, yeah, let's do something a little different. Because March isn't really locked in with a specific like holiday. So I was like, yeah, let's just go back to hentai slop. I love hentai slop. Hentai slop. So yeah, those are the audios for February and March. The second not safe for work for February is pretty sloppy. I do say so myself, but not as the ones for March. Yeah, it will be a fun time. Just a warning though, because it probably will happen relatively soon. Maybe sooner than I hope. When the bad thing happens with my cat, I will be gone for a couple of weeks or however much it takes me to deal with that. But when that does happen, I will continue to do my ode scripted audios and my other audios on RPlay. I just won't stream, but I'm gonna do everything that's ode. Like I'm gonna do my 2 scripted, exclusive lieutenants, because that's my job, and also because like I'm gonna give me something to focus on. But I'm not gonna stream. And to be honest, it'll probably only be like 2 weeks, because if I do more than that, I will beat myself up for other reasons, and it helps me to focus on like a goal in hand. So yeah. We can manage to take all the time. Thanks. Because it might happen sooner than later. So yeah, fair warning. When that happens, I will be gone. But I understand if you don't want to resubscribe for March, because I feel like it's gonna happen soon. But like, I take no offense. But the things that are listed in the RPlay subs, like it will be delivered. Just putting that out there. Yeah. Anyways, I am tired. Wait, hold on. Is there more Maros? No. Okay. 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 Now I gotta keep my streak going. You're crazy. Crazy. You can manage to take all the time you need. Thanks. Facts. Thanks. Well, now I have a laptop, so we'll do some interesting stuff over there, I guess. But also, I'll be doing more stuff here as well with a laptop, because then I could put it in my kitchen and get my hands a bit dirty and like put it on a table, so I could do finally make my fucking Japanese dirt balls, which I really want to make. So it opens up a lot of stuff. I have a webcam already, so interesting stuff. Yeah. I already said what I'm gonna do if I get a laptop on that side. So yeah, everybody say thank you, Ham Ham. Dorango, yeah, I've got my book and all the materials to make my balls, my special little balls, my polished little balls, and then I can keep doing more hand cam streams, because I really like hand cam streams. And I'm sure you guys like hand cam streams, because they do well for my my manager in the meeting yesterday was like, oh, you got like quite a few new followers on Twitter and YouTube the past couple weeks. And I was like, yeah, because I uploaded a bunch of shorts of my hand cam with my boobs out. And I was like, wow, you sure are predictable, all of you. It's not even that out, dude. It's just a tank top. You barely see anything, man. Anyways, there's barely anything there. God, there's barely anything there. The Furbies are out. Crazy. Yeah, it's because of the Furbies. They're just looking at my Furbies. You just saw it. That is very classy. Phil will take anything they can get. Benny, I mean, I guess so. I will do more hand cams. It was the cute and wholesome chatting during the stream. Yeah, for real, for sure. I'm sure. But yeah, very excited for laptop. We'll do fun stuff. Subbed for the Garfield collection, yeah. I can't talk around, but I love that passion you have for your things. Oh, thanks. I have a lot of passion. It's the autism. It's the childhood trauma. It makes me more interesting. Sorry, I use humor as a mechanism for coping. Okay. I'm gonna rhythm with the tism for sure. Undiagnosed, but there's something for sure something there. Did learn about Furbies, and I wanted to. I hope everybody learned a little something that day. The trauma builds into humor. Yeah. I like how Ham Ham got a laptop and then a bra. Knows what he's about. Those two things. Okay. Let me look for someone who's online. Ooh, lots of people online. I'm gonna go ahead. Can I? Thanks for streaming. You're welcome. Man, you're streaming? You're like never streaming. Wait, hold on. It's crazy. Hold on. Really? Take care, my name's for streaming. No problem. Thanks for being here. Get out of here, ads. Alright, she only started streaming 38 minutes ago. Okay, we're gonna go raid Miss Amelia Fell, who is also doing a chatting stream. And she's really cool. She's really talented. She's really sweet. I love her a lot. So please, if you don't follow already, please go follow her. She's awesome. Give her all your love and support. And I will see you guys on Thursday for third play if you are. If you do that. If not, I'll see you on Friday for dispatch. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.